Hello everyone, welcome back to Mercury Minded Tarot. My name is Chelsea. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to be taking a look at September. What's the forecast? What's in store? What is coming your way this coming month? Before I get into that though, I wanted to give a quick shout out to my Tumblr family. You guys have made this such a wonderful learning experience. The feedback, the constructive criticism, the advice, and even just the words of encouragement and support have really meant everything to me. It's been just quite the experience, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so excited to be doing this next video. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so here we have our 4 groups. We have group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and use this time to pick which one is meant for you. I ask that you use your intuition instead of your eyes. If you need to take a moment to pause the video to meditate or think on the groups, go ahead and do so. And when you have yours chosen, you can check out the description box below. I will have the timestamps listed there so you can kind of fast forward and not spend a whole bunch of time clicking through the video. And once you get yours, I will see you at your pile. Group 1, hi, welcome, so glad you're here. Let's go ahead, get these cards flipped over. I'll switch the perspective and we can go ahead and see what September has in store for you. Group 1, let's take a look at this. There are a couple things that just stand out to me right off the bat, and that's first going to be that we have these 2 Aries cards here. Aries is energy, you know, everyone thinks it's this very willful, determined, kind of hot-tempered sign, which it can be, but I also like to remind people that Aries is the baby of the zodiac. So there's this childlike enthusiasm, there's this childlike spark and joy for life. And for September, I really see you tapping into this kind of energy because we also have this action card here, which also really correlates well with the Aries energy. It's taking action, it's getting a move on, it's taking a stand. Another thing that really kind of powerful here actually is some sort of spiritual awakening, group 1. I'm seriously, okay, we have spiritual connection here, surrender to the divine. We have purity over here. And there's also, in this beggar card, I'm just gonna read it to you. Confronts empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. This is gonna be a very spiritual month for you, group 1. We even have, over here we have death. So this really is the end of something that no longer serves you, taking action to change your circumstance, and then kind of, I don't want to say being reborn, but finding that spiritual element in your life, really tapping in to your intuition and to higher beings, figuring out what that means for you. It's going to be different for everyone, but really kind of becoming more comfortable with yourself as a spiritual being. What else am I seeing here? For some of you, group 1, I'm gonna look at this Judge card, and for some reason I'm feeling that this Judge card and the 4th house go together because I have the 4th house up here. Even Taurus, there might be some family issues going on in September, group 1, and I mean maybe like power struggles. Okay, that's what I get when looking at the Judge, looking at the 4th house. Even Taurus, someone might be stubborn, someone might not be wanting to budge, and you're going to be learning how to balance your compassion because it's your family, but also with sticking up for yourself, which is with that Aries and action energy. You're going to be trying to find that balance, that fairness in your domestic situations here. This might even be, okay, another thing that's hitting me when I think of the 4th house, Judge, the spiritual element that's going on here is learning to cope with some past issues, group 1. There are some things from your past. This may be past life karma. This may be literally something that you endured a while ago. You're learning how to bring that into balance. You're learning how to become secure with yourself. There might be a situation, something's gonna happen that opens your eyes. This is some sort of event is gonna make you stop, realize things that have to change, and then you're gonna feel inspired to make that change. That's what I'm getting here, group one. You're understanding that things that happened in your past, things that you did in your past, the way that you've been carrying yourself, the way you've been conducting yourself, it's no longer serving you. It's time for that to go. September is going to be all about realizing what needs to change and then taking action to incorporate those changes into your life. What I also see with the lovers here, I think of Taurus, I think of like that cozy, comfortable kind of relationship, a spiritual connection. The universe may be putting someone into your path this month, group one. The universe may be setting someone in your path for September, group one. I see purity, I correlate purity, Taurus, the lovers, a spiritual connection. You're gonna have some sort of spiritual, it may be karmic for some of you, it may be an old past life connection for others, but you're definitely going to have someone show up into your life that feels like home. They feel comfortable. It feels like you've known them for lifetimes. That's what the lovers, spiritual connection, Taurus, purity, that's what I'm getting from some of these. You're really going to be meeting someone who kind of opens your eyes, and this person that you meet may even inspire some of this change. When I see the lovers and I see death, it's realizing the relationships you've had, if they haven't been working out, now that's shifting. You're gonna find someone that makes you realize why it never worked with anyone else. You're gonna feel that instant connection where it's like soul is recognizing soul. For others who are already in relationships, when I think of Taurus and I see fourth house and action, this may be a scenario where you're taking that next step with that person in your life. Some of you may be thinking about moving in together. You may be thinking of stepping up your commitment, whether that means getting engaged or married, or for some of you, even just finally taking action to ask them out. There's a lot of commitment and bonds here in this group one. So that's all that's really hitting me right now. It's really just gonna be a time of fixing situations with your family, acknowledging any issues within the family, working those out, making relationship changes, or finding someone who finally fits with you and taking action. All of this is going to be about channeling this fiery Aries, strong-willed energy to take action and do what needs to be done to incorporate and inspire change in your life. That's what I see for you, group one. Okay. Wow, September is exciting for you for sure. I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. Please, please, please keep in mind that this is a general reading. I'm reading for the collective right now, okay? So not everything may 100% resonate with you, but I truly hope that you're able to find something that does apply to you and you can take the messages that you need from this. And I appreciate you being here. I will see you next time, group one. Thanks. Group two, hello. I'm so happy you're here. I'm gonna go ahead and get these cards flipped over for you, and we will see what September has in store, what's coming your way next month. Group two, let's take a look. What am I seeing here? There's quite a bit, but something I wanna point out first, I'm seeing it just right in front of my face, is these blues and greens. I know we have the oranges up here, but I have blue, green here, blue, green here, 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 here. I mean, there's lots of blues and greens, and blues and greens often correlate with the heart and the throat chakras. I just want to get that out there. So this may be a month of really tapping into what it is you want, what calls to you, your life path, your life purpose, and being able to communicate about it, okay? Tell yourself, tell others, this is the path you want. Being able to speak your truth and feel comfortable with the path you've chosen and the path that your heart wants you to take. That's something that comes through just with the colors in these cards, group two. So a lot of the energy seems to be focused in this material, physical realm for you in September. There's a lot of earth energy here. We have Capricorn, we have Taurus. And on top of that, I have two Pentacles cards. I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about new opportunities, new beginnings. seeing a lot of potential in something. And patience. Patience is being stressed here with the Seven of Pentacles. It's like, okay, you've planted the seeds, now you just need to have faith. Look at that, we have faith here. Have faith that something's going to come of it. What you've planted is gonna grow. That's what I get here. This seems like a work thing, group 2. When I see Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, your dreams, need a practical plan, that earth energy, I really see it as some of you getting a new job or being promoted within your job. There's definite advancement and progress being made here. There's just, like I mentioned, that patience, having that faith to keep going, to know that it's gonna be, I don't want to say fruitful. I hesitate to say this next part because I understand how sensitive of a topic it is for a lot of people, but I'm really feeling this, and so I'm hesitant, but I want to say it. I want to get it off. I want to get it out there. These two cards right next to each other, the Ace of Pentacles and Faith, and if you look at the imagery on this Faith card, hopefully you can see it. It's a pregnant woman, and I also, the Ace of Pentacles can sometimes mean that as well, as far as expanding your family. It doesn't have to mean a pregnancy. It doesn't have to mean adoption. It doesn't have to mean, having a child come into your life, but it does. I do see for some of you expanding your family, especially with Cancer, which is such a home body, family oriented sign. You know what? This could be expanding your family. I put little quotations, expanding your family through your friendships as well. Because look, we have the 11th house up here, which is a very social house. This is your friendship circle, your social circle, your groups. So for some of you, this is making new friends. This is the birth, if you will, of new friendships, of new connections that way. When I see Cancer, the 11th house, this Ace, this is all expanding your social circles. So the other thing I'm seeing when I look at the masculine down here, that also correlates well with this group, your group, being focused on the material, focused on this physical plane. The masculine, the divine masculine, is all about things that are tangible and having that will, that fire. Okay, we have fire up here, that drive to succeed, that fire. And even with prostitute, please don't, listen, what this card is actually trying to say is that you have a power of spirit. You will rise to the challenge of surviving and taking care of yourself. That's what I understand from this prostitute card, which goes along again with the masculine, with the fire, with having your dreams needing a practical plan. What are you going to do to survive? So another thing that comes to me here I want to talk about is Cancer, is rescuer, providing strength and support to others. That's what Cancer's all, they're a good shoulder to cry on. That energy is intuitive, it's protective, it's being there emotionally and mentally for those close to you. You might be, group 2, this month in a position of supporting others, being there for them, listening to what they have to say, especially again with the 11th house, listening to your friends and their issues, understanding what they're going through, being that rock for someone to support, for someone to lean on. Another important thing I see for you, group 2, is with this appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. That honestly really goes well with this Ace of Pentacles down here. These two, every opportunity, because Ace of Pentacles is all about opportunity, looking at every opportunity as something that you can grow from, something that you can learn from. The divine masculine, he's going to see the potential in every opportunity. He's going to seek out that potential. He's going to see it. And you need to have faith and be patient for it to turn into what you aspire. The only warnings I have for you, group 2, for September, don't be so, because I said, there's a lot of focus on the material, on the physical. I don't want you to get so caught up in succeeding that you place more value on your success, okay, that you place more value on everything that you've gained physically that you neglect these relationships, that you neglect taking care of yourself. Just don't be so hard on yourself, especially when I look at appreciate this moment in conjunction with that train of thought. So group 2, I just want you to keep in mind that while this month has a lot of potential for growth and expanding and success, I want you to remember to take care of yourself. Don't isolate yourself. Be an active member of your social circles. People are going to be relying on you this month, okay? You're really going to be like that steady support system for a couple people. And I want you to remember this message here really is striking home with me, to appreciate every moment. Every moment, every situation presents an opportunity for you to grow and find love and learn and better yourself. So don't get caught up if you're not as successful or advancing as quickly as you'd like or you thought you would. Your success and blessings are coming, okay? You just need to have faith and patience, which might be hard for some of you, but that's just what I want you to keep in mind, okay? And that's really all I'm getting for you for September. Please keep in mind that this is a big general collective reading, so not everything may resonate with you 100%, but that's totally fine, that's totally okay. I just hope you're able to, take away the messages that do apply to you, and I hope you're able to find something that can inspire and guide you and grant you a little insight for September 2019. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you next time. Thanks, Group 2. Group 3, what's good? Hi, how are you? I'm going to go ahead and get these flipped over so we can take a look and see what September has in mind for you. Group 3, hey, what's up? So looking at this, oh my gosh, so cool. There's a lot of really awesome synchronicities I see right off the bat here. I do want to point out we have 2 Pisces cards, which if you don't have any Pisces influence, don't worry. This can also mean that someone either is already in your life with a lot of Pisces influence that's going to be taking on a major role for you September, or we're going to have someone come into your life with Pisces influence that's going to be, really the focus of your attention this September 2019. So on that note, when I talk about someone new coming into your life, when I look at Libra, when I look at Prince, I love Prince and Libra together because this is such a romantic, charming partnership type of cards, okay? And then I see the Magician down here, which can be a person sometimes. And if that's the case, then this Magician may be the one with your Pisces influence. They may also have the Libra influence. One thing for sure though about this Magician person, they are able to talk. Okay, this is someone chatty, they're good with words, they're very charming, which again, Prince, Libra, they're just very charming coming into your life. Another little set of synchronicities that really made me smile here is when I look at the unexpected card I have here, and I also have Uranus, which is unexpected change. It's unusual circumstances or situations. It's often things happening that no one saw coming. So those go together really well. And that tells me that September is going to have that kind of situation in store for you where you didn't see it coming. And I want to say that this change is going to be related to your career, your life path, your reputation even for some of you, but because we have the 10th house right here, okay? Oh my gosh, you know what I'm seeing? Okay, this is all just smacking me right in the face. This change is something you may even, I don't want to say you're scared of it, but there's fear surrounding it, okay? Because it is uncertain, it's unpredictable. That's unexpected and Uranus energy, that unpredictability that has you a little uncertain and a little fearful. But I see it being something good, because then down here, if we look at the Magician in another context, in the context of your skills, of your career, this is someone who's kind of like a jack of all trades, okay? He's good at doing multiple things. They possess multiple talents, multiple skills. And I even, right next to the 8 of Pentacles, this is my apprenticeship card, okay? This is my card about working hard at your craft, becoming better, getting to this Magician state even where you're practicing and you get it, okay? Because the Magician is success. One thing that's got to happen before you get to that success though is I see the full moon in Pisces card, okay? The words written on it is to balance spirituality and practicality. You know what I see, Group 3? That with this have patience with Pisces is that very spiritual spiritual, mystical energy anyways. I think you're trying to find what calls to you. What is your life path? What is your life purpose? What are you meant to be doing? I see you focusing a lot of time on that, trying to figure out what that is. Practicing things, okay? Trying different things, different methods to see what fits you. And you need to balance that, okay? And come up with a practical plan, a practical application for it. Because it could very well be something you're successful in, be something that is your path, this 10th house. It could be something that defines you, okay? Which that's exciting. And especially when I see all that Pisces energy with Samaritan, that's, wanting to help people. That's that spiritual energy again, compassion, empathic nature that I'm seeing in a lot of these cards. The message I really get about September for you, Group 3, is to have patience and to let go of fear. This fear card, this patience card, this unexpected things aren't going to be going the way you planned, but that's okay. Don't be so scared about it. Be open to these changes. Be receptive. That's another thing Pisces is known for, is their receptivity, being open to these changes, to things not going the way they planned, to being adaptable, okay? That's what's really going to get you through. This is like a transitional period. So we have this really charming, romantic energy, really talkative person I see coming into your life. Or if you have someone like this in your life, they're taking on a more major role for you, okay? I see you tapping in more with your spirituality, with your emotions, wanting to help others, wanting to succeed, taking on new tasks and trying to better yourself to find success. You want to accomplish anything you set your mind to, but you need to have a practical application for it. Just don't be scared of the changes. This September is going to throw you for a loop. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of things. This could even be someone coming into your life that you thought was gone, and that could very well be this magician character. You thought they left, but the unexpected card says they may be coming back. That just came to me right now. This is someone coming back. It may be an ex. It's going to be up to you whether or not you want to rekindle that, but this may be an ex. This may be an old friendship. I see someone coming back for you. They're going to come back into your life, and they're going to be so charming about it. They may even be, is there like remorse here? Are they apologizing for something? I see for some of you, this person that comes back, they're sorry. They want to come back and ask your forgiveness, and whether or not you forgive them is up to you in your situation. With Libra here, it's going to be important to be diplomatic about it, okay? Think of this partnership, think of this relationship. Was it good for you? Was it something you want back in your life? What emotion immediately pops up when you think about this person in the past you had together? Okay, that's really, don't think too much about what others may think, because I see that with the 10th house. You may be concerned about how it affects your reputation. What do you think? How does this person influence you? Are they good for you? That's something I see for you, Group 3. September has someone coming back into your life. Okay, just remember, have patience, ground yourself, be prepared for these unexpected situations, this person popping back up, and keep working hard because you can master it, okay? That's what I got for you for September. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please remember that this is a huge general collective reading, so not everything may resonate with you 100%, and that is absolutely okay and to be expected. I just hope that you can find messages that are applicable to you, that you can take away from this and incorporate into your September 2019. It was a pleasure reading for you, and I will catch you next time. Thanks, Group 3. Last but certainly not least is you, Group 4. Welcome. I'm so glad you made it. I'm gonna not waste any time. I'm gonna flip these cards over so that you and I can both see what's in store for you this coming month, September 2019. All right, Group 4. Let's take a look, see what I see here for you, Group 4, September 2019. What's good, what's in store for you. I do want to say what came to me first thing that caught my eye is this: a new start is coming. New things are coming for you. This may be a new job, especially because we have a 6th house card right here, which is all about your day-to-day life, your work, being of service. Yeah, this may be, it's very similar. All these groups seem to be very focused on school and work, which makes sense, summer's ending in September. But With this, a new start is coming. This Capricorn, which is also about day-to-day life, goals, focusing on the physical and your achievements. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is a card about having that happily ever after, that financial success and stability. That's what the Ten of Pentacles is. This is money, 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 honey. Money, money, money. So that is something you're probably working towards, and I do see you finding success with that in September. Also, I mean, there's a lot of earth. So we have literally the earth card here. There's a lot of earth imagery. Situations are coming to fruition, goals are coming to fruition, you're finding success, you're achieving what you set out to do. Fruition is all about exactly that. Fruition is all about finding that success, okay? What else do I think? So the other thing that I think a lot of people are gonna like here is I see the Lover card, and also right next to it is focus on love. So you may be a little cynical, Group 4. Some of you may not trust people too readily. You may be more of a hermit. You may be a bit of a loner, a little more independent. You're kind of really focused on yourself. With the Lover and focus on love, this is asking you to reach out to others, especially with Gemini. Gemini, you know, there's two of them. So it's kind of like finding your twin, finding your partner, finding someone that you vibe with on that level. Because you do have passion, you do have appreciation for others and others' talents and abilities. So this Lover card with focus on love, I think you found success, you've reached some of the goals you've set, and now you can start kind of looking outside of yourself, leaving your little hermit shell, and developing those relationships with others. This is a month of, you know, either establishing and making new connections or reinforcing the ones you have, okay? The one thing I see with the Page of Swords, this is kind of, there's curiosity here, but there's also, the Page of Swords can be a little reckless sometimes. They can take action without thinking it all the way through. So thinking about that mixed with this Lover and focus on love energy, don't go just, you know, okay, I'm ready to make friends and make friends with the very first person you see. Okay, really have some discernment, which I'm sure a lot of you do, but don't fall for the first person to treat you nice is basically what this is saying. Have some discernment, but be passionate, be bold, get yourself out of this this shell that I see, because some of you may have withdrawn, like retreated into yourselves, and this is saying to get out there, okay? Bust out of that, get out of your comfort zone. So another thing I see for you, Group 4, is this Resilience card. When I look at resilience, I imagine that some of you in this group, you know, you take on the weight of the world. This is a card saying that you may feel burdened, you may feel weighted down by all that you take on, by all of these expectations that you have for yourself. And this Page of Swords is really encouraging you to break out of that, you know? I keep saying it, but break out of this hermit shell. This is a new start. And another thing I see that's coming to me now is, you know, this 6th house is all about lifestyle. And I look at, you know, the foods here, I look at the foods in fruition, I look at all this earth energy, this active page energy. This is saying that some of you in September may find a new diet or exercise routine that works for you. There's definitely lifestyle changes coming your way. You're gonna look maybe for foods that are better for you, change up your diet, see if that doesn't improve your health at all. You're really just interested in taking care of yourself, being your best self, because you want this happily ever after, right? So this is all about doing what you can to take care of yourself, better yourself, and also find that person, create that connection with someone who you want to share all of this with. So another thing I wanted to point out here is some of the colors. Okay, I do see a lot of oranges and reds, which would correlate with your root and your sacral chakras, okay? And these are, I mean, it makes sense because the root chakra especially is being grounded, okay? Being rooted, right? And there's also kind of that sexual, passionate nature with that too, which, you know, obviously goes with the Lover and the focus on love cards. So those are the energy points that are really vibrating at a high frequency for you in September. It's very earthy, very grounded, very instinctive energy, honestly. This is going to be a month of changing your lifestyle, changing your workload, busting out of this shell you've built around for yourself, establishing or renewing these connections, these bonds with people close to you. It's a big old new start, okay? That's what I'm getting. There's a lot of changes coming your way, and these changes are for the better. Okay, so that's all I'm getting for you, Group 4. I really appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. I appreciate you stopping by. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective reading, so not everything may resonate with you specifically 100%, and that's totally okay. Just take away the messages that are applicable to you and, you know, keep them in mind or find a way to incorporate them into your September 2019. As always, it was such a pleasure reading for you, and I will see you next time. Thanks, Group 4. Once again, it was such a pleasure reading for you guys. I'm so just happy and grateful that you came out and took the time to check out this little channel and to help me grow this little community that we have going on here. It was truly a pleasure. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I hope you have a very happy, very successful September 2019. I'll catch you next time. There's a fucking net. Like a sticky thing that keeps sticking to my sock. I'm gonna sneeze.
Oh my god, I'm trapped again. Damn it.